I want to show you what I'm having for lunch as somebody who has recently suffered food poisoning. I never thought I would be one of those people who have had food poisoning for real, because it has never been like a thing to someone that I know or someone that I know closely. I've always seen them just online. But this time I got food poisoned. I don't know how it happened. I thought it was just normal stomach ache or illness until it wasn't ending. So yeah, I went to the hospital. That is what I had. I still have. So I'm going to show you what I'm having for lunch as a victim of food poisoning who is still recovering. So let's light up a jiko with you guys because the gas imeisha, and then we give you a story time of how I got food poisoning. Won't leave me alone. I want to show you a hack I saw on TikTok of how to light a jiko. I am going to put cooking oil on the serviettes and then we light it up and see how it does together. And these cats won't leave me alone, my god. So you just take cooking oil, the one you use to cook, just any kind, and then you're going to make sure that this serviette is soaked. It kind of wastes oil, but the struggle to light up a jiko isn't easy either. So I thought this is a very good method. So you see how wet this is? We are going to use it to light. So we put it katikati ya jiko. Let me show you guys a little bit, a minute. So this is my jiko. I'm putting it here. Because I don't have a tripod, I'm just going to light it, then I show you. Survive. The wind is too much. It's blowing away my matchstick. But I hope that one is going to hold on. So let's see how it's going to light up. Just do that, and then you add your charcoal on top like that. I saw this on TikTok. I thank God for TikTok sometimes, because the things you see on there are very, very knowledgeable, very informative videos. So you're going to see how long it's going to take to light up. It does not go off, by the way, until the charcoal is lit. So you can try this. Yeah, see, you can see, but there's fire in there. There is fire in there. The wind has also helped because it may blow away alafu ikawaka haraka. But the secret is to use cooking oil and a serviette or a tissue. It's going to let over. So I'm going to boil water. I am going to boil water to make porridge, but before I make the porridge, I want to get some to drink activated charcoal with it, because charcoal helps so much with toxins from the body. So we are going to wait for that to boil, remove some for charcoal water, and the rest for porridge. This charcoal is very bad. It's going away so fast. So the water is boiled. Let's make charcoal water and then porridge. This is my porridge flour. I have put, I think, 3 spoons. Do I measure the spoons? No. I depend on divine guidance to know the amount of flour I need compared to the amount of water I have boiled. So you just trust your divine instincts, you know? It's going to guide you. The Holy Spirit is always with us, by the way. It's always with us. So I'm going to mix this and make my porridge. I have used the basic familiar Unji mix because I don't have any other. This is not bad either. It's just fine. So I was telling you about the food poisoned. I got food poisoned. I never thought it's something that would happen to me, but it did. And I thank God I'm healing. I thank God because He has not let me stay in bed for long. I got up and I can eat food slowly. So, and this is my first meal of the day. That it is 2 p.m. So a friend of mine gave me food, and that is how I got food poisoning. I'm telling you, don't just be eating food from people's homes, you know. Don't. You don't know how they cooked. You don't know whether the ingredients they used, or you don't know how long that food has been in their homes. No. Let me do this and then I'll tell you more. This is the porridge. I have added sesame seeds and a bit of sugar. I'm not supposed to take so much, even sugar, but I'm not the first day of healing. I've been healing in a like the last 2 days, so I thought to flavor this porridge because pia ikiwa blunt ni mbaya. I'll put sesame seeds just to improve the taste, you know, because I love sim. Yeah, so let's wait for this to cook. Inaitwa nini ile ingine, inaitwa aje? I'm adding like a tablespoon of activated charcoal. Let me show you in bright light. Literally activated charcoal, and then I'm going to add warm water and drink this because it is good with removing toxins from the body. So this is my boiled water. You're going to mix, allow them to mix properly, and then Sasa, my friends, let me tell you, my besties, my this is Fash diehards. I am a person who really loves friends. I don't know, it's a weakness sometimes because the friends that I meet along the way, well, not all of them have good intentions, but does your girl see it early? No. So this, it's a guy actually gave me food, brought me food, specifically githeri. And I don't want to tell you where and when that happened because I don't want him to watch this video and feel like, you know, I'm discussing him. I just don't know. But after the food, after I ate that food, that is beans and maize combined, if you're not from Kenya, that is we call githeri. After eating that is when I started feeling like 2 hours, 3 hours later. I don't take supper because I've been doing Hallelujah Challenge and I like to fast during that time from 6 p.m. until morning. So I didn't take supper. The only food I ate that day was that githeri. And I'm telling you, I have never had such pain in my life. Even the delivery labor pains can't compare. I feel like something is just removing things from my stomach, like mtu ananidunga, something just piercing me like this. It's like burning and at the same time pinching, at the same time stretching my walls of the stomach. It was so painful. I was crying. I was standing up. I cannot sit down. I cannot lie down. I cannot even walk. My mother came to be with me that day. It was a 1 day of torture, 1 day of pain. I can't even tell you enough, you guys. And what I learned from that, the first times that was happening, I thought it is just a normal stomachache, it's gonna go away. And then I began diarrhea. Then another time diarrhea. The third time, the fourth round. Then I realized this is not a normal thing. So my mom told me to go to the hospital. We went to the hospital with her. I was still in pain. So I was vomiting also. And you know, this, when you have vomiting and you diarrheaing and you cannot eat, so you feel weak. I was weak. I can't even tell you guys. That was so bad. It was so bad. But I thank God I'm recovering. It was 1 day of like, I wanted to imagine labor pains if you're a lady and you have had children, labor pains times 10, a notch higher. And then that for a whole day, you know, it was so bad. But my friend gave me this charcoal so that I would drink before I eat, and that helps with the toxins. So if you've never drank charcoal water, basically tasteless, but it helps to absorb all the toxins in the body and you're going to be free from toxins. So this is what I've been taking. I've been taking medicine also, not just the charcoal water, but this one makes me feel very, you know, lightened in my stomach, very easy. Yeah. I also learned not to be trusting people very easily. You know, he might not intended to like cause that, but maybe the food, maybe it was easy on his stomach and not on mine. There must be boundaries. I've just learned there must be boundaries. Do not eat food that you don't know where it was cooked, whether it is from your friend that you love so much. Even them, they may not be aware that that food was maybe overstayed, poisoned. They may not be aware. So just eat the food you can trust, one that you see where it has been gotten from, or one that is being consumed by many people. You know, that one's better. Because it has been a rough weekend. I cannot even lie to you guys. Yeah, so I also think he didn't know that would happen. I don't blame him. I've just learned, like, as an individual, not to be biting things people are carrying, not knowing where the food has come from, because I have suffered for sure. I have suffered. So let's drink. Let's finish this. It's just hot water. Basically, it's not bad. We should be having this in the house. I'm gonna buy mine from the supermarket and keep it so that whenever I feel the stomach upset and things like this, I can take my charcoal water, activated charcoal water. That is done. I'm going to take my porridge off and then we make 2 eggs and that will be it for my lunch. is the porridge I have made. So I'm going to cook 2 eggs and 2 eggplants so that we can eat. I don't like porridge, but I was advised to be eating liquids, more liquid food than solid. So this is what I'm having. And yeah, just to recover. I took too long watching the Raila funeral. I forgot the pan overheat. So let me remove this. Please ignore the cats. They have pulled the rug, slept on it. So I'm not making 3 eggplants as I mentioned because I think they're too long and they're big. So two are gonna be enough. For the vegetable, you're going to fry this, add salt, then we can now eat. This is the finished dish. We have porridge, eggplant, and some eggs. I'm gonna eat this as I recover my food poisoning season, and I'm hoping and praying for the best that very soon I'm gonna be able to eat food without stressing myself. This took so long to prepare because I cook gas, you know. So this is what I'm having. I'm going to share with you. Take first bite. Amazing food. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. And then this is what we have for eggplant. Guys, eggplants are the best. Oh my god. I don't even know. So let me go sit down, eat the food so that I don't, because I also feel, oh my god. Sometimes when I eat, I feel like some gas is coming up and it's really painful. So let me sit down. Oh, I didn't give you a bite of the porridge. Open your mouth, guys. Open your mouth. Thank you. The porridge is good. The sesame seeds, amazing. Guys, I want to end this video here and say thank you for watching. And liking this video and sending me a quick recovery message in the comments. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.